Greetings. So I just saw John Wick Chapter 4 and it got me thinking, could you beat Elden Ring as John Wick? Short answer, yes, you can beat the game with a torch. But that's why my challenges aren't designed to be impossible, rather fun and challenging. So that's why I will be attempting to beat Elden Ring as John Wick.
Two rules that cannot be broken, Jonathan.
No summoning because John Wick fights alone for the most part, and considering John Wick's loadouts consist of knives and guns, I can only use knives and projectiles/bows. And lastly, after I defeat Margit, I will have to use the Taunter's Tongue at any time I can, which will lure in invaders who will try to kill me, because Mr. Whack is a very wanted man. Those are all the rules, so let's begin. Starting the run, I made my character look like John Wick if he was a little on the spectrum, and I decided to go with the Bandit class, considering it starts with two of our main weapons, a dagger and a bow. I chose the Golden Seed as my keepsake, and it was time to begin. I quickly destroyed the Grafted Scion. After that I jumped down a hole and broke my ankle. And I know fighting God himself now kind of trivializes the entire game, but this is a challenge run. A couple attempts later and I had slain a primordial being. I was then approached by a weird-looking Jehovah's Witness.
Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
Jonathan, just walk away.
Yeah, Jonathan. Walk away.
After hitting a sick clip on that bum, I then headed near Murkwater Cave for my first real weapon.
I smell pennies!
And much like how Marcus came to the rescue of John Wick, Uriah came to mine. The Bloody Thingy was defeated, and Uriah then pieced out. And now I have the weapon I'll be using for most of the run. And it's cool too because the Reduvia doubles both as a knife and a projectile, with its Ash of War which throws blood. I then went around grabbing golden seeds, tears, and upgrading my weapons. And for some reason I thought it would be a good time to fight the dragon guarding the key to the academy, which honestly didn't go as bad as I expected. Dragon dead and key acquired, but I won't be fighting Renal for just a little bit.
I got a plan. Wrong. This is a good one.
I then headed to the Round Table Hold to fight the invader that drops the Taunter's Tongue. Easy claps, and now we have the tongue for later. I also decided to grab the Carrion Knight armor set because it is both suitable and tactical. I then fought the Red Wolf of Radagon to get some runes. With Clifford gone, I was able to fight Renala, but I won't be fighting her yet. Like I said,
I had a goddamn...
I then did some more grinding, killed Grail, upgraded my weapons, all that good stuff. And now I was finally ready to fight our boy Marge.
In search of the Elden Ring, golden by the flame of ambition. Someone must extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
Maybe not.
Tough fight, for sure. But now that Margit is dead, I'm going to be activating the Taunter's Tongue anytime I can. Which, unfortunately, I didn't get as many invasions as I thought, but I guess there's just not that many people invading at the lower levels. Nonetheless, the journey continues. After turning Godric into a practice dummy for curb stomping yet again, I made my way to the Altus Plateau. I then fought the Draconic Tree Sentinel. Fun fact, you actually dodge the Draconic Tree Sentinel's Lightning Strike the same way you dodge the Nameless King's Lightning Strike in Dark Souls 3, by slightly delaying your dodge. I defeated the Tree Sentinel, but I still needed 2 great runes to enter the capital. And since I entered the Altus Plateau, the Radahn Festival had begun. And if I defeat Radahn, I will obtain the Lion's Greatbow, which is very good. And instead of running up to Radahn and dodging a bunch of arrows, you can actually run away until he's out of your render distance. Once that happens, run back towards him, and he will instead run to you. Radahn defeated, I can now obtain the Lion's Great Bow, which I will be using as my primary bow for the majority of this run. And now that I have this bow, I can actually go back and fight Radahn. With the witch dead, I could now make my way into the capital. And while I was here, I got my first invader. It felt weird fighting another player after so much PvE, but after a lag spike, it was over. I then grabbed a very fitting and good bow for this build, that being the Black Bow, which with its Ash of War barrage, it will allow me to shoot many shots consecutively, which is good for proccing things like Bleed or Rot. After a bit more grinding and grabbing a Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone, I upgraded my Reduvia to +10. I then made my way to Simpson Godfrey, who was going to be an interesting fight considering as a ghost he is unafflicted by any status effects. And since I didn't have my Great Rune active, I couldn't actually use my bow. With the Simpson gone, I can now move on to Margit yet again.
Have it writ upon thy meager grave. Felled thy king Margit, last of all kings.
I'm going to need a gun.
On my first attempt, I tried using bows only, and the damage was okay. I probably could have built for it a little better, but even then, it was still taking too long. So I opted for good old reliable. Marge dead, it was time to move on to bigger fish. But before facing the Colossal Titan, I had to defeat Commander Soul, so that I could defeat the Knight's Cavalry. So that I could obtain the ultimate John Wick drip. And now that I had my Elden Bling, there was just one more side quest to do. Revenge. Now it was time to assault upon Giant. With the giant dude rumbled, we could now move on to Twinkie and Twig, which are incredibly weak to sleep, which is an arrow we can shoot. That honestly has to be the quickest I've ever defeated the Godskin duo, oh my god. But with them out of the way, we can now fight Cat. But first, we have to fight the Metal Hand himself, Big Jarmandy.
Then let us begin.
Hey, John. That was a pretty good fight, huh?
Yeah.
And with the Shard of Alexander, we now have the power to defeat the weird-looking dog. After taking destined death, Juan Wack had truly become the Baba Yaga. And after waking up in a desert, I proceeded to find the man who knew a few things. After killing that annoying fuck, I made it to my boy Godfrey. This is probably my favorite boss fight in the whole game. The combat is fun, the arena is sick, and the score is fucking awesome. Plus his second phase is terrifying, so it's great.
To be granted audience once more. Upon my name as Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. I've given thee courtesy enough. Now I fight to Poraloo. Warrior!
legend failed indeed. Now it is time for the final battle. And this battle was incredibly rough. Both the ginger and the fish were completely immune to bleed, and I completely forgot about this, but the ginger can actually deflect projectiles, including my Ash of War. And by the time I got to the fish, I didn't have enough heals, and I wasn't doing enough damage. But then I remembered, there's an incantation that counts as a projectile, and can melt the fish. So I restatted myself, got better talismans, and most importantly, obtained the incantation Pest Threads, which shoots out a bunch of projectiles that not only hit the target, but penetrate through them, hitting them multiple times depending on how big the target is. And the Elden Beast is a big boy. And so it was, Mr. Whack had become Elden Lord. Thank you for watching. Peace. I've become Elden Lord now. Whoa. Such a peaceful land that now I'm ruling it. Am I what the fuck is that? It's Batfleck. What are you doing here, dude? The one enemy I can't defeat. Oh dear God. His weaponry is too powerful. Oh, shit. Batfleck! No, he's too strong. What? Don't hit Dear Batfleck! Only Batfleck can kill Wick.
Bat punch. Oh my god, dude, that is the best part of your run.
No doubt, no doubt. Batfleck, why? You're already rich. Why do you want my bounty?
I don't know. You see, Robin died.
Oh, I see. Robin died, so you just murder people now, huh?
Robin died. I had to kill you. Robin, it's like that's his excuse for everything.
This is how I stay rich.
It's,
Murder people.
it's so funny because Bruce Wayne is this alter ego. They're like, so, Bruce, why has the stock market tanked? Like, why has your share tanked? Robin died. What? Nothing. Robin died.
You see the news. Joker killed him, so now I'm gonna murder every criminal I see.
Exactly.
Why is Batfleck using katanas?
Hey. He's gone down the dark path. Robin died.
Oh, yeah.